Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I went through in making my first 10 YouTube videos. The good, the bad, what I learned, what I struggled with, and everything that comes along with it. So let's start at the beginning. First and foremost, the hardest thing to do was to start. I had been thinking about doing YouTube for over a year. Just on and off, I would think about it, but I never really had the courage to hit record. And I believe that was the hardest thing, just to start, because it's all psychological. People are not going to like it. You have nothing good to say. You think about all these negative things, but at the end of the day, it's all about you. You have to think about really hard why you want to go into YouTube. What do you have to offer? And in my case, I believe that I had a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of things that I could share with young men and my age and even older men about life, just overall everything that I've experienced. And I hope that somebody could learn from me and not make the same mistakes, follow what I teach, and succeed in life. So, that first part, those first videos, required a lot of learning. It took me about a month just to learn everything on how to shoot a video, how to post it. Before that, how to edit it. I learned about thumbnails, about titles. There were so many things that I had to learn that go into making a YouTube video, and I had no idea. But I believe I'm getting better. As I compare my first video to my last video, I can definitely see some progress. So some of the obstacles that I faced as I started YouTube was definitely life, time, and a lot of self-doubt. Life, we all know about life. And in my case, that comes with my wife, my 3 kids, my 2 jobs, my side hustle. I'm not going to go on about all the things that I have to do or the jobs that I have. All I'm going to say is that doing YouTube just makes that even harder because you only have a limited amount of time every day to do your job, family tasks, bills, errands. Life just comes at you fast. And you have to find a way to make time for YouTube. You have to have you have to find time to edit your videos, to shoot your videos, to prepare your videos. All of this requires time. So you have to balance your life. You have to set up systems so you're able to be consistent, so you're able to shoot your videos, and so it doesn't affect your overall life, your regular life with your family and your job and all that, because they don't know that you have a YouTube channel. They don't know that you have to spend a certain amount of times or you have to put up a certain amount of videos. They don't know and they don't care. You have to perform. Another obstacle you will face during your YouTube journey is that you will be alone. More than likely, or in my case, nobody knows that I'm doing a YouTube channel. And I'm not going to tell anybody. It's something I'm doing for myself, I'm doing for my growth, it's something that I want to do so I can grow as a person, as a human being, and just be out of my comfort zone, learn a new skill, talk to new people, share my wisdom, share everything that I know with the world. So in my case, and it might be the same thing in your case too, is nobody knows. It's a quiet project. It's like a secret. But I believe that's in your favor because there is no pressure. The only pressure is the pressure that you set on yourself, depending on what you want to achieve or where you want to take your YouTube channel. One thing I can share with you guys is as I start this journey, only being 10 videos in, is the last thing I'm thinking about is numbers. Like I said before, this is about being creative, this is about using your imagination and give it back to the world. One thing that my wife told me is that if you focus on yourself, the numbers and everything that come with it, the money and all that, sooner or later will come. So as you begin your journey, focus on yourself. Focus on being 1% better every day. Focus on improving on your videos 1% every time, whether it's how you're shooting, whether it's how you're planning, editing, add some sound, add some text, add some pictures, just play around. Remember, this is supposed to be fun. And that's something that after the third, fourth video, I almost quit because I was just forcing it. I was thinking about the numbers, I was thinking about people, I was thinking about all these things, and I wasn't thinking about myself and the purpose that I have in making this channel. I was going off into something completely out of my control. But remember, control what you can. So then YouTube becomes kind of like another side hustle. It becomes something else that you do on the side. So as you're trying to balance everything out, so as you're trying to put in place systems that are going to help you get everything done, then that's when the self-doubt creeps in. That's when you get tired. That's when burnout starts to set in. And that's when you begin to question yourself and you ask yourself, is this worth it? At the end of the day, am I going to get back what I put in? And that's one of the things that I would like to share with you guys. And just remember, especially at the beginning, this is not about numbers. This is about imagination. This is about being creative. And this is about you. This is about searching deep down inside and seeing what you have to share with the world. Whether it's knowledge, wisdom, entertainment, it could be anything. But it starts and ends with you. Right now, at this point, I'm sitting on 4. I can count it with one hand, 4 subscribers. I think it's 250 views at this point. So we're looking at 11 videos with this one, which I will post Wednesday. 11 videos in 81 days, or since I posted my first video. So those are some pretty bad numbers. So now let's move on to the positive things. Like I said, it's a hard road. But one thing is that you learn so much. And I'm not just talking about shooting a video. I'm not just talking about editing. I'm talking about just how much you grow, how much you learn about yourself, what you are capable of, and how you can improve and get better at things you never thought you could. Some of the things that I've noticed that I've improved on is just overall talking. You know, my vocabulary has gotten better. The way I talk and flow in my videos has gotten better. I've gotten better at editing, adding new things, just getting out of my comfort zone and sharing things that I would have never shared before. The funny thing was, I'm able to talk to anybody, but the first time I tried talking into a phone, I just panicked. It's like this fear came over me, and I didn't have anything to say. Like my mind would fog up. And let me tell you, the only way that's going to get better is by just doing it over and over and over again. That's something that, like anything in life, the more you do it, the better you will get at it. Another important thing I can share with you guys is just to be yourself. Don't try to be some cheap imitation of anybody else. Find your groove. Find who you are inside. The way you talk, the way you think, the way you express yourself. These things at the end of the day are very important, because with AI now kind of taking over, one of the things that AI can't do is AI can't be you. Your DNA is unique. In this whole universe, you are special. You are unique. And you bring something that nobody else can bring to the table. And think about that when you're doing your YouTube channel or when you're doing your videos, depending on what part of the process you're on. Always remember that you are unique. What you are doing nobody else can do. And that's something that really helped me out along the road because it gave me more confidence. It made me just be me and understand that not everybody's going to like you. You have to find your tribe or the people that you connect with. And these are the people that you're going to help and make long life connections with. So, I mean, I haven't even gotten to the point where people are hating on me, but I will. And that's another challenge that I'm going to hit head on. So, something else that I learned, and this is probably one of the most important things, as I started on YouTube and made these first 10 videos, is that this is going to be a digital library for the generations that are going to come after me. My kids, my two sons and my daughter, are going to be able to watch these videos. And then they're going to be able to show them to their kids, and their kids show them to their kids. And one day they'll be able to go back generations into the future and say, I never got to meet my great great grandfather, but I am able to meet him through YouTube. I will never see those generations. I will never see those trees grow, but they will be able to see me. So that's something else that I believe it's very important if you want to start doing this. This is something that you can definitely pass along into future generations. This is definitely one way for you to pay it back. So look at YouTube as connecting with the future, as connecting with the lineage that you will never see. And for example, I'm trying to break the chains of poverty, of ignorance, of all those chains that my ancestors carried along and that my parents passed on to me. I want to make sure that where I am right now, that it stops with me. I want to make sure that from here on out, we're building a new chain, a chain of prosperity, a chain of wisdom, and a chain of success. I want my kids and my grandkids and anybody that comes after me to be able to come back and say, that's why we are rich. That's why we are in this position, because my grandfather broke those chains. And with him, started a whole new legacy. That's something that definitely surprised me. I did not know this coming in. This is something that I definitely didn't have planned out. But now that I'm doing it, it motivates me because now I want to be able to talk to my future grandkids, my future bloodline that I will never see through YouTube. And that's something that should motivate you too. That you're able to pass on your knowledge, your wisdom, who you were to your future generations. So sit down and look deep inside yourself and find the real reason why you would want to do a YouTube channel. Or if you're doing it right now, are you going in the right direction? Are you doing the things you love? Are you being somebody else that's fake? Look at all these things because this is going to be a long road. And I'll share with you guys right now, my goal when I started this, I set a goal that I would make 100 videos. I'm only at 10% of that. It's a long way down the road, but I promised myself that I would not quit until I reached 100 videos. Once I reach 100 videos, we'll see what happens there, but I'm going to get to 100 videos. I'm going to do my best to post 2 videos per week. That is the Mount Everest that I want to climb. The magic number is 100. So for you guys out there, I don't know what your number is. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what your motives are. But wherever it is, start. Just start. That's the hardest thing. Once you start, everything else is just going to fall in. You'll get better. You're going to have more confidence. And believe it or not, things are going to start coming into place. And like I said before, don't look at the numbers. Okay? The numbers, the views, the subscribers, everything else will come. As long as you focus on yourself and you keep growing, you keep grinding, hustling, putting in that work, improving, progressing, you will be successful. And everything else, trust me, everything else is going to come with it. So I always like to close out my videos with something positive. So more than anything, I just wanted to make this to inspire you. For all those people that haven't started, start today. It doesn't matter if it's sloppy, doesn't matter if you haven't thought it through, just start. You know, I was in the same boat a year ago. I didn't know what to do. I don't know if I wanted to start. I was scared. I was ignorant. I was all these things. But all that changed once I hit record. And I promise you it's going to be the same thing with you. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out there. Don't be scared anymore. But more than anything, be yourself. And I promise you, you are going to grow. You are going to grow into something you never imagined. There's so many aspects of your life that are going to get better just with you starting a YouTube channel. Because some of these habits, some of these things that you are creating are going to carry over into your life. So one way you can look at YouTube is like building a garden to attract butterflies, right? You want to build a beautiful garden with beautiful flowers. You want to make it grow. You want to make it beautiful to attract butterflies, right? In this case, butterflies would be like viewers, watch time, money, all the things that come with having a YouTube channel. So if you want to attract butterflies, concentrate on your garden, your YouTube channel, and you, in essence, are the garden. So tend to that garden. Make it the best garden you can. And sooner or later, those butterflies are going to come in. But let's say they don't. You still have a beautiful garden left over. Everything that you learn in this process, in this journey, nobody can take that away from you. All those habits, all those systems that you set in place, all that discipline, all that determination, nobody can take that away from you. That you get to keep forever. So make a YouTube channel. And you won't be disappointed. Because you're going to become somebody new. You're going to become somebody you never thought you could. So don't look back. Push forward. Get rid of fear. And be courageous. Give it everything you got. Wish you guys the best luck. Go get them.